complexion of your roster immensely.
They cherry-picked them both from teams that had cap issues.
A rebound off DeHaan's shot off the boards. Lays flat for Tavares. He doesn't need it to be that easy, but he'll pot the goal.
The shot just kind of hits him. Face-off win for the Islanders. It goes wide, and this shot right here went through a whole bunch of guys, hit LaBarbera, and you see the hesitation? He didn't know where the rebound had gone because he did not see that puck. It goes right to John Tavares, and he's got pretty much a wide...
Played 18 and a half minutes in the win at Colorado in his second game since being recalled from Norfolk of the American League. LaBarbera out to steer it to the corner, and then he has to hustle back to the near post.
This team, when they forecheck, is a pretty darn good team.
One of the top hitting teams in the entire National Hockey League. Carlson, good puck retrieval, and he fed it out in front. Heatley's bid didn't get through. Spent 165 games as a Duck over 3 seasons. He's the trigger man back at the point wearing number 11. Strome puts it down low. Tavares puts it out in front, and Nelson denied as waiting at the post was LaBarbera. Oposo sets up in the slot. This is Ryan Strome. His shot off of LaBarbera. Rebound, flutters, bouncing in the slot, still loose, and Strome is denied by LaBarbera. They try the other side, and LaBarbera able to slide it. Off a 25-goal campaign last year. Now his 9th year with the Islanders. Boychuk shooting. He got a lot on that. And a big rebound creates a 2-on-1, and that would graze the goalpost from Fowler as he was set up by Smith-Pelly, and it goes off the glass and out of play. LaBarbera, who's made 9 saves to this point. Jason, a 16-save effort in the win on Sunday at Colorado, his first since early October of last year. Here's Emerson Edom, and Halak steps out to make the save.
Nice pass.
Cogliano shorthanded. Tavares curls into the middle to receive, and Oposo across the line. And with Strome, Tavares got the shot, and Oposo got to the rebound. He went careening into LaBarbera.
There are no injuries in the American Hockey League.
This is exactly the scenario that most of the guys who sign those deals expect to happen or hope might take place to give them a chance. Visnovsky's shot held by LaBarbera. Second back on the clock, so they'll just hold Silverberg an extra second and let the second period begin. Here's a chance for Tavares, and he scores off the post and in. A power play goal just 10 seconds in to the second period. Pardon me, it was Kyle Oposo.
Space. But watch the quick move into the middle. Improves his shooting angle, and he just rips it up into the short side, top corner. I mean, that is a perfect shot. And, you know, as we looked at it from that angle, watch how the puck kind of settles for him. It was rolling when he picked it up. Powerful.
I believe just 1 trip to the playoffs in his 7 seasons in an Islanders sweater. 3 abreast come the Islanders, and Nelson's shot blockered off and then batted in by Nelson and immediately waved off.
This is in off an attacking player would count, but you can't punch it in the back of the net like that.
It's wide off a deflection. Cogliano looking for Valesky in front, and boy, that just knuckled wide. And again, he didn't make great contact. Cogliano's speed causing problems. Throws it into the crease, and Halak covers.
A good shot.
Abreast come the white-clad Islanders. And they're onside at the line. Tavares, the open man near circle, lets it go and missed everything. Hamonic gets it back. DeHaan's shot with a screen in front from Kuhlman and a good blocker save from LaBarbera. As he stays with Boychuk out near the blue line. Islanders with a decided advantage here. And Tavares from the slot. Save on a bit of a change-up made by LaBarbera, who then covers the rebound.
Goal. And we're not that far away from the midpoint of the game, so the attack has been very, very quiet from the Ducks.
Here's Visnovsky, winds and fires, and way out to make the save was LaBarbera. He's without a stick. Fowler now breaks his. Halak can't cover. The Ducks come up with it again. Vatanen at the line. Shovels it down low. Score! Kessler!
Good penetration by the power play here, and they keep pucks alive. And they give themselves second and third opportunities. Look at the pass by Kessler. It's perfect. And Matt Valesky just lays that stick blade down on the ice. Hamonic cannot get back to defend the stick blade of Valesky.
doesn't give up the line as he chops it right back. And Anaheim has all kinds of jump. Edom got inside on Wisnowski. Jackman comes around on the backhand. And Halak had to make the save. And here come the Ducks again. Raquel makes a move. Blocker saved by Halak. Rebound between the circles. Manson turned away by Halak. One-timer by Stoner and another big rebound off of the New York netminder. Manson keeps. Agliano jumps inside, retrieves the puck. Kessler is there. Stick handle right through Nelson, but then couldn't track it down. Bolesky is there to chop it. Gets it back from Kessler, pulls it in, right to the front of the net, and Cogliano couldn't hoist it over Halak.
That's a great stop by Halak.
To the Coliseum to watch the Islanders play. It's a wonderful story. Hamonic has a foundation. He's just 24 years of age, but already giving back. Bring off the bench, Vatanen had his shot blocked, now keeps it alive. Edom into the middle of the ice for Raquel, and a save by Halak with Smith-Pelly with a good screen.
A good heads-up play by Edom.
Puck stays in, Edom throws it in!
He made a couple of real nice plays setting up teammates on the chip, but this one he just throws it to a couple of 5 holes, actually 3 of them, before it goes into the back of the net. He spins, goes between the legs of Smith-Pelly. Look at the screen set up by Smith-Pelly. Halak perhaps a little distracted by Smith-Pelly. He's looking around. He has no idea where the puck was.
Range bounce there, and Fowler is on it ahead for Cogliano. Into the New York zone, right in front, tipped on by Bolesky, and then it's in the net. Hamonic fell back into his netminder and knocked the puck in. So Bolesky has his...
Slow. And Bolesky does a good job. That puck never sits down. They're going to take a look at this, John, and they're going to see whether or not that puck was on its moorings at the moment that the puck crosses the line.
After video review, the puck did not enter the net in the proper position of the goal. There's no goal.
So a couple of elements there. Did not enter the net in the proper position of the goal. So that was the other thing they were looking at.
Thompson behind the net picks it up as Maroon played it off the back of the goal. Good to see Pat back out there. Remember, he had that awkward fall into the end boards in the second. And with Stoner's wrist shot skips by everyone. Heatley was tied up. Vatanen activates to get to it. Stick handles right to the front of the net. Had his stick lifted and it rolled right into the blue paint. Silverberg pounces on it. Poso. Beauchemin, who has assists in 2 straight games, including his 200th NHL point on Sunday, able to move the puck up and out.
Lindholm.
Yeah, all the way up. Forced to the backhand, finds Smith-Pelly below the goal line, gives it back. Raquel to the line, Fowler couldn't one-time it. Dusts it off, now drives below the hash mark. Cam Fowler releases on the puck, great play, hooks it right into the crease, Smith-Pelly jamming away. And Halak covers up.
Good push. First.
Kuhlman puts it off the side of the net as he steps forward off the one face-off. Nikolai Kuhlman lays it back. Hamonic with a wrist shot, fought off by LaBarbera, gloved down by Oposo, who centers it, knifed away by Kuhlman. Carlson wins age 23. Loose puck at the side of the Anaheim net. And Stoner reaches out to put it to the corner. Now it's again off the side of the net, and Stoner working feverishly. Frees the puck up. Boychuk steps into it and fires it wide. That was a chance to clear the zone, and now Anaheim does. As Lindholm put it off of Thompson's stick. Thompson follows up, finds a trailer. Here's Kessler, over top. Maroon gets the rebound. Vatanen trying to find an opening, and he steps into a defender. And that'll do it for regulation tonight here at Honda Center. Nothing has been decided in 60 minutes of hockey.
Huge behind the net, allows his teammates to get some fresh legs on the ice.
Silverberg nudges it ahead as Fowler joins the rush and drops it back in. He pulls it in. Oh, and a rebound off of Halak, and it just away from Thompson. And he wins it, but the clearing attempt stopped by the skate of Boychuk. Lindholm and Beauchemin are with Kessler on the penalty kill. Right down low, trying to stuff it quickly was Oposo, and true to the test. Boychuk's one-timer. Ricochets off the right pad of LaBarbera. Behind the net, Beauchemin can't get the handle on a fluttering puck. That gave Tavares a pretty good slash. Tavares curls out high, a minute 15 in the power play. Hands it off, Wisnowski. Back for Tavares. His wrist shot scores. Oh, LaBarbera looked like he got a piece of it, and it squirted.
Islanders, watch Oposo in front of the net. Does he touch it? No, I don't know if he does or not. Very difficult to see from that angle. Get a better look here. The stick, saying, give it to me. It does change direction, but I'm not so sure if it was because of the touch by Oposo or if it goes off the inside of the pad.
I think it's the inside of LaBarbera's pad.
Jason LaBarbera, and the Islanders get 2 points. Yeah, it goes off of the inside of the right leg.